Finally, we get a massive grain silo. What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to new mods for Farming Simulator 19. Today, I've got 7 mods for you, 6 of which are brand new and for all platforms, and 1 of which is an update for PC only. Let's check it out. First up today, we have the storage silo set. So this right here contains 3 different silos, plus we get a brand new belt. Now that belt may look the same as the other ones we have in the game, but this one is way different. So we get potato storage, which we have right here. We also have sugar beet and wood chip storage, which are exactly the same. You can also open and close that cover. That is kind of cool. Doesn't matter, but it's, it's there, and it knows that it's there, and that makes me really, really happy. And we also get this guy right here. Now this is very special because it has an auto load function for crops that are on the ground. Now before, if you were to try to do that, you would need this right here, the Lizard S710. Now, unfortunately, that kind of sucks. Let's be honest. So now we've got this guy right here, and it works. It does what it's supposed to do. And we've got color choices that we can change the capacity. This is the way this should have been the base game. This is exactly how this should have worked. So, main color, we've got, well, literally any color. Let's make this a class color. So let's go in. There's that design color. We're going to change that to red. There we go. Didn't really change much down there, does it? Changes that front wheel. That's about it. Also, capacity, 6,000, 12,000. What does that mean? Well, just means that it's going to move stuff a little bit faster. Price, pretty comparable, $42,000. It is exactly the same price, and things do cost you money, so do keep that in mind. Now, we've also got the 3 silos. Where are those going to be? Well, these are actually going to be found in silos, unlike a couple other things which get tossed in miscellaneous for some reason. So these right here, again, we have 3 different versions. These guys right here will all hold, what was that, 300,000 liters, I believe, right here. Potatoes, sugar beets, and wood chips. The big thing, the big selling point here is the price. $15,000. You heard it right, $15,000 for all of these. So you buy all 3 of these for like 45 grand. Very, very cool. Now, one thing I don't know, we're going to try this out, is if we can take this and stick a silo extension on it. Because they do wood chips or sugar beets or potatoes, I wonder if we can. So let's give it a try real quick. I do have potatoes in here. So let's go in. Let's find ourselves a nice silo extension that does potatoes. Let's see, let's go through here. Let's see, large multi-fruit silo extension. Will this work? Well, I'm getting the cue, but no. It looks like it's picking up on this silo right here. So no, you cannot put a silo extension on that. Just keep it in mind. This is cool, man. All right, so how does this work? Let's check it out. So first up, we have the Quantum right here. And let's say we want to use this thing. So what I've done is I've turned it on, and we are going to drive this over, and we're just going to sit it around where this pile is. I've got a truck over there, so we're going to bring the truck over. And we're stuck. These do not off-road very well. So we're just going to put it right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the belt. And once I turn the belt on, it's going to start going up, 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 up. But hopefully it won't go off the end. Should stop right here. Well, it's continuing to run, but it's stopped. So that's good. And it's not pulling anymore, so that is good. Well, let's jump in right here and let's bring under. So we've got the Hulk right here, actually similar truck to what we used there in the thumbnail this morning. Pull it right under. And then what it's going to do is it's going to load everything. So it loads pretty slow. I think it's about maybe 1,000 liters a second, something like that. So it's not quick, but it's not slow either, I guess. So we're going to load in all of these potatoes, and I'm going to show you guys how to put them in the silo and how to remove them from the silo. And if you are curious, that is as far as it goes right there. You see we've pulled forward. Now we'll back up. Go ahead and turn that off. And there we go. It's continuing up, and it's going to finish dumping. Perfect. Now, let's pull forward, and we've got a trigger point out front. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to back up. It knows there's potatoes in here, so we don't have to do anything crazy. Just going to back up. We get the tip, and then we're going to dump in our 36,000 liters of potatoes, just like that. Now, let's say I want those back. How do I get it back? Well, pull under your truck, your trailer, whatever you've got that can hold, well, potatoes. Even that right there. Even the belt. You can bring that over here as well. Press down on the left stick, says start filling. Boom. There you go. So this goes at about 2,000 liters per second. So it's about twice as fast. It won't tell you how many you've got in storage, so just keep that in mind. There is no readout or anything like that. Actually, interestingly, yesterday we got a mod that allows us to see what we've got in silos. Oh, I wonder if that would work. Hey, it works! That's so cool! Yeah, it says 117,000 liters in there. We've already pulled out some. And if we start unfilling, boom, and there that goes down. That is so freaking cool. That is awesome. So if you want to load in, just keep in mind you will have to be in this trigger. This is your dump and your spawn point. It's going to be exactly the same for potatoes, sugar beets, and wood chips. And then this guy. That's a game changer right there. Next up, we've got this guy, the Slurry and Digestate storage. This is a round storage for liquid manure and digestate. Price is $45,000. Daily upkeep $15. Capacity 1 million liters. I didn't mess with it. It is what it is. One interesting thing is it has a functional pump that is super loud. You may want to close your ears. I have volume at 10%, and this is how loud it is. Can we turn that down a bit, please? Wow, that's loud. And it's not like it gets quieter. We'll just like run back here. It's just all of a sudden it stops working and then... So that's a little much, I would say. Pretty annoying, gotta be honest with you. Let's run back in here. Try to get this thing turned off! Stab it! I should probably show you guys how it works, huh? So let's get right here. You're gonna hit the B button and we'll turn it on. You can see it just kind of shoots manure in there. That's pretty cool, and it moves, which is kind of creepy. Let's go ahead and turn that off. That is very annoying. You don't actually need that. It's just cool to have. So how are you gonna load and unload? So let's turn everything on. Let's pull under here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull straight through till we get to the back. And it's gonna say unload, and we say, all right, I could do that. Now, all I have to do is back up, just stay, just like before, stay in that kind of trigger, and you can select the slurry to be able to come out. Nice and easy, pretty simple. Where are you going to find this? Well, this is going to be found, guess what? In silos. Yep, again, we've always had stuff like this in miscellaneous, but nope, now it is in silos. You get two different versions of these. You get one for slurry, which is right here, 45,000, and one for digestate, 45,000 as well for both of those. Again, 1 million liter capacity. These, as far as I'm concerned now, are the largest silos in the game for whatever storage silos. These are really cool. These are really, really cool. Again, they look exactly the same. You can't use one for both, anything like that. It's just slurry or just digestate. On to a huge, massive mod. This is the large silo facility. Large placeable silo to store all types of crops. You can store up to 900,000 liters. Price of 300 grand. Which, for that, is not bad. Plus, you get this right here. This is kind of neat. I like this. This is your spout. This is where you're going to get all your crops from. Of course, this is your grading. That's where you're going to drop all your crops. Let's check this out in the store because this is just something else. So, placeables in silos again. And here it is, large silo facility. When it says it will do all types of crops, it means it. Oh yeah, all types of crops. 300 grand, boop, let's pop in. No customization, of course. It is just a placeable. However, this right here now takes the cake for being the largest multi-crop silo in the game. Next up, we have the British Haybarn. This is a shed for your crops or machinery. Costs $10,000 each of these. We have two. We have a new one and an old one. This is by the Dutch Modding Inc. 20mm Normandy. They have made a lot of the mods that we really like in game. A lot of the sheds and stuff like that, really cool stuff going on here. I like the fact that we've got like this pole just kind of hanging out down here in the old shed. No sides on the old shed. However, in the new one, of course, we have 2 sides plus a back. Again, little things in here that just, yeah, you're probably going to get hung up on that on a tractor or something. But it gives it a little bit of life. Just, it doesn't make it so boring. Both of these are going to be found in placeables. They're both going to be found in sheds. Again, they're $10,000 each. If you like the old one, go with the old one. If you like the new one, go with the new one. Hey, if you don't like either one, Normandy has got tons of stuff that I'm sure you're going to like. We've got a new silage fork. This is a Flegel silage fork, but it's a Flegel silage fork because we already have a Flegel silage fork in game, so this is just silage fork. Boom, right there. Price $1,800, capacity 3,000 liters. Where are you going to find this? Well, this is going to be found in front loaders. Oh yeah. So front loaders, and right here it is. It's going to hold all of your forage stuff, so your chaff, your silage, hay, grass, straw, manure, that stuff right there. This is going to be holding all of it. No customization on here, so keep that in mind. Again, $1,800, 3,000 liter capacity for front loaders only. We've got something really interesting for you right here. This is the Manure and TMR Pallet. You can now buy TMR and Manure pallets at the shop in the big bag for the small bag, I guess, forms. Both of these are 21 liter or 2,100 liter capacity. The price for the TMR, that's going to run you $800 for the pallet, and the Manure pallet, it's going to be $100 for the pallet. Just keep that in mind. Of course, if you want these, you're going to find these in objects. You're going to find them in pallets, and they're going to be some of the first mods. Boom, right there. The Total Mixed Ration pallet and the Manure pallet. So I think it's really cool that we can buy stuff like this. I know that everybody may not have a use for it, but you may be doing something. Maybe you're doing a greenhouse. Maybe you've got 1 or 2 cows. And you're just like, man, I really can't make that TMR for that 1 cow, but I really want 100% productivity. Boom. Now you can get it at a pretty reasonable price. And lastly, today, for PC and Mac only, we've got an update to Seasons Geo's Saxony Hills. Changelog 1.1, we've got a new icon, which looks really good, and we have the original sowing temperatures of fruit added. So that is good as well. The original temperatures are in there. Again, I'm seeing some places where you can only plant things 2 days out of the year, 2 sections out of the year. You guys know what I'm going to say. At least I hope you know what I'm going to say. If not, if you see that, you need to be running 6-day seasons. That way that you don't run into any issues. If you run 3-day seasons, and these are for console players too, 1 season's releases, Lord, if that ever happens, you could see the individual markings with the white lines going up and down that kind of block off the seasons. We have 12 of these. Well, if you're running 3-day seasons, you have 1 day for each of those blocks. For PC players or guys that played Farming Simulator 17 with seasons, you probably know that you can't always trust that. Well, you can trust that, but maybe the temperature's too cold. Maybe it's snowing for some reason. Maybe it's raining the whole time and you can't get something done. That's why you need to run 6-day seasons. So instead of having 1 day there, you've actually got 4 days there to be able to do that. So that's just my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video. Get subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. Join the GoHamFam. Turn those notification bells on so you never miss new mods here on the channel. We do updates every single day, Monday through Friday, or weekends if that were to ever happen. But Farming Simulator 19 has been pretty consistent with mods, and right now we're getting a ton of mods. We're real lucky for that. With all that being said, I hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace!